Why did I spend half a week working on a project that I can't show you yet? Find out a little later on in the episode. G'day, my name is Sean, and this is my weekly update where I share my quilting adventures. Come see what I'm working on, what I've completed, and all the other fun and exciting news. Let's go ahead and get started with our works in progress. I got some good amount of stuff done, and the first thing I want to show you is the progress on a project that I haven't worked on in a couple of weeks, and that is Toasty, which is a Legit Kits project. And I got a couple of blocks done, and that was fairly easy because these two blocks that I finished were fairly easy. This is the first one here, and it's just got the one little piece at the bottom, and so it went together quite easily. And the next one was pretty similar, so yeah, it was good to get some progress done on it. Spin it around, you'll see it like this, and then they should go together something like this. Don't ask me how it's going to be at the end, it kind of looks a little confusing to me, but you know, I'm just following along the progress. We'll hopefully get some more progress done on that fairly soon. This is the next block here, so it's going to be a little more complicated, but you know, we've done more complicated blocks in the past, and I think it'll be just fine. The other one that I want to show you is some progress on the gnome, and I'm doing the December boy gnome. It was fun yesterday on my live, I was doing it, and I found out a couple of hours later that my friend Russ was doing the exact same block, which was really, really neat. And so I'm about halfway through so far, and this is what I've gotten done so far. And it's all done in the solids, and this is the first time I've worked with solids with their gnomes. I've always done batiks, and these solids are looking really, really fun. I do have some completed objects that I'll show you a little later on the episode, but before we get to that, let's go ahead and do our week in review. If you're new to the channel, this is the series of videos I take during the week, some of me sewing, and also of any adventures we get up to, so I hope you enjoy. Last week I asked everybody about a project that they've been working on for a while that I'd like to get finished soon. It was really neat to be able to read all the different answers, and it was fun looking up some of these projects that I've never seen before or heard of. Maybe there'll be some that I'll do in the future. You just never know, you'll have to stay tuned to find out. This week, since it is Easter, and I just want to say Happy Easter to everybody that celebrates that, it made me think back about some of the fun Easter eggs and some of the chocolates that I used to be able to get as a kid living in Australia that you just cannot find here in the US. So it made me think, what was one of your favorite Easter treats as a child, or that you still enjoy today? And for me, I had to think back about it a little bit, and I think the one that I really looked forward to the most was the Humpty Dumpty egg. And if you're not sure what that is, it was a fairly big chocolate Easter egg that had chocolate candies inside, kind of like M&Ms, for those in the US, or Smarties if you're in the UK, New Zealand, or Australia, and that sort of thing there. What was your favorite Easter treat? What are my goals for this week? Well, I'd like to get some more fabric cut out for the next block in the 100 Acre Woods, which is Eeyore. I think he's going to turn out really, really neat. And these are the beautiful fabrics that we're going to cut out and use for that project as well. And if we get lucky, maybe we'll do some more work on Toasty and some other projects. What are your goals for this week? And so now it is time for our news and events. And I had one video come out this week, and that was my live yesterday morning with my friend Martha from Martha's Creative Life. It was fun to hang out with Martha. She's always a wonderful person to hang out with and very entertaining. If you missed that, go check it out. This week we have a few videos coming out. The first one is one over on Katie's channel. I'm going to be live with her this morning, and we're going to be making the Star Climber blocks. I think we're going to do the star blocks and maybe even throw our courthouse steps in there. You'll have to go over there and check it out to find out. This coming week we'll have the reveal for the puzzle mystery quilt, that is the project that I was hinting about a little earlier in the episode that I wasn't able to show. And it's going to be really fun, and I'm really excited to be able to show you the completed quilt top in the tombstone colorway. It looks absolutely amazing. You don't want to miss that. So go over to the Cotton Cut site at 2 p.m. on Friday to see that, and then I'll release a time lapse later on that afternoon as well, so you can see how mine goes together. I have some other stuff maybe come out this week. We'll have to see how time allows, but I would like to get a couple more videos out. Earlier in the episode, I asked why I would spend time working on a project this week that I couldn't share with you yet, and that is the Wild West Puzzle Mystery Quilt by Cotton Cuts. And the reason for that is, even though it's not due till next week, I didn't want to leave it until the last minute. I've done that in the past, and it's just been a mad rush and a panic, and I thought this time it'd just be easier just to do it a little bit ahead of time, especially if something comes up during the week, which it always tends to do. I host an online guild meeting, and it is free and open to anyone who would like to join us. And our next meeting is scheduled to be next Sunday, the 27th of April at 8 p.m. Eastern. If you'd like to join us, the details are in the description. We host it on our Discord server. We'd love for you to come and join us. If you do join, just bring yourself and any show and tell items you have, because we love seeing what everybody gets up to each and every month. And so now it is time to be able to share with you a couple of completed blocks. The first one I want to show you is the Courthouse Steps, which is a block that I was working on last week. You got to see part of it done last week, and now this block is completely done. And this is a fantastic project if you want to learn how to do foundation paper piecing, because it's all the rectangles, and it kind of helps you meld your mind from how to do it traditionally over to foundation paper piecing. And this is how it turned out all together. I'm just using scraps, and it's been a lot of fun so far. And then the other project I want to show you is Piglet, and you've seen this completed block once before, but I went ahead and finished all the hand embroidery. It takes me a lot longer than I had anticipated, but I'm actually getting fairly confident at doing this hand embroidery. It looks really good, and you can also see his little tail that I'd done previously. And so there you go. And so that is it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button. Tell a friend, and I always love hearing comments from my viewers. Hope you all have a great day. Happy Easter, and we'll see you next time.